everybody. Welcome Sunday Round. David, good morning. We are here. We are going to get it going. We are at Seville Golf and Country Club here. This one is in Gilbert, Arizona. This is a course I've actually played a handful of times. Not sure how many, but Alexa, no. Alexa's talking to me here apparently. Course I've played a few times. We used to do interclub with them when I worked in Arizona, so we would have matches every year with them and a couple other clubs. So know it a little bit. Excited. It's a new ad recently, relatively new ad to the GS Pro library. So we'll go. It's not the hardest course. There's a little bit of trouble, but like there's an island green and stuff, but you know, we'll see. So my last round on Friday was pretty bad as far as just feeling like I can hit the ball. Just didn't like how I was swinging, any of that. So did do a little bit of work. You know, and that's what you got to do. You got to work at it. So we'll see how it goes. I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go through as well. So 100 yards. Just a good sand wedge here, just a full one out of the rough. I don't think I got all of that one, so I'm hoping it releases. Nope. So kind of stubbed that one a little bit, but it's all right. Normally putt it. In here, we're going to just chip it. This is something I actually am working on, so I like practicing that chipping. See if we can get more chip-ins on shots like that, right? Like I'm trying to get more aggressive, not be afraid of those. So, all right, we're off to a start. Off to a start, and then we get this, next one's a par 5. So I don't remember, it's been probably 10 years since I played here, but you know, we would play it a couple times a year. Probably play it 7 or 8 times. We'll try it and slide it by this bunker on the right as we go. And I'm bringing up this camera for anybody that knows GoPros. If you have any way of making it work better, you'll see what I'm talking about. I would love some advice. I've been scouring the internet. No success. Hit it hard, but pulled it. So, going to be kind of oh, don't hit the path. Path would be bad. Oh, man, that's a bad break. That's going to be out of bounds. Path ball. Well, we got to re-hit. That's the only option. All right, let's see if we can get it over there. I hit that hard. Hit that very hard, which I was not doing the other day. So let's see. Big thing that we got to do is get that club out to the right. Start so we can get it over there. That was better. That was better. I don't even care that I hit the other one out. That was a swing. And so that goes with I have to turn more. I'm not turning. I get kind of backwards. I'll explain that in a sec. All right, 240. Let's see here. 240 downhill. This is probably a little bit too much club, so we'll just try to kind of smooth one. Pulled it a little, and that's kind of what I get when I try to smooth the ball is I generally try not to, but we kind of have no choice there. I don't really have any other club to hit. I could try my 2-iron, but we're not friends right now. So kind of go with that one. And knowing it's okay just to get it up here and, you know, see what we can do. So 30-yard pitch out of the rough. A little downhill lie, a little bit going to go left, but then it looks like on the green it's going to go right, so I'm going to kind of play it straight ahead. And we're just trying to pitch it on, and hopefully it sits. Oh, need a little more height. Okay. You know, making the double, the bad tee shot gets you, but I will say that went really good the way we hit that last one. So we're going to try to roll with that because that's good. Morning, guys, in the chat. Adrian Nornan. So what am I working on? What did I go to work with? Well, it's the same as always as it always is with me, and that's the key, is like you usually just kind of revert back to what you always do. So for me, you know, the arms go up and down in your swing. Your body's what turns it back. So for me, it's I get kind of the other way, right? Like I'm trying to swing from the inside for a draw, and I just pull my arms back, and then I kind of have to do that because they get stuck to your body. So I've got to turn, and I've got to just get the arms to go up, and we're going to be good. And then that helps me actually shorten my swing too a little bit. That's left. So we're going to try it. Oh, I'm going to guess the living room's out of bounds. Yeah. So we're going to try it and see if we can do it. We got to re-hit. So, you know, if we shoot a big one, that's okay. This one's just a practice round. But I'm not going to worry about it. You know, that's the benefit of having a setup, right? We all have it and are using it. You know, put it into a course setting and try to work on it, right? And don't worry if you hit bad ones. That's the point, right? That's the reason you have a bunch of, you know, the ability to play all the time. And practice is you want to have these opportunities to work on things, try it, see how it works when you're trying to hit a fairway, all of that stuff. I'm going to go 7 here. It's out of the rough, but it's slightly down. So that's going to be a little right and short. High and rights. Oh, it's going to bounce on maybe. There we go. There we go. Hit it pretty good. And I like that swing a little better, so that wasn't bad. This is why, like, so we had the match last night, right? Like, when you're watching the match, you know, I think it's always going to be tough for, like, Tiger, right? I think Tiger played the worst out of the whole group. But it's always going to be tough for him now because he doesn't play enough. So when he gets in competition, you know, he's not out there practicing enough in high stress. So he's got to figure out a way to do that, but he can't play a lot. So this is a 9-iron. Trying to just kind of land it on the front part, let it bounce on. Oh, not bad. But, you know, the key is you have to put yourself in those spots to see if, all right, hey, can I do this? Can I make this work? You know, all of the above, right? It's same thing I went through with chipping this year. I was struggling with chipping. So when I played rounds, when I played rounds, what I had to do was just say, all right, I am going to chip. You know, I would play these holes and it would be like a very obvious, all right, hey, I'm going to, it would be a very obvious, I'm going to putt this, whatever, right? But because I'm working on something, you know, we have to, you know, I'd have to say, all right, hey, I'm going to hit a chip here because I got to practice it. I can't just like practice it, you know, on the range or the practice screen. I've got to get out here and try it. I'm going to mess it up once in a while. So same idea here. So again, turn and lift those arms. That was better. That was better. So, and I think I'm just getting a little long with it too. My driver club path, I want close to 0. somewhere around there. You know, irons, short irons especially, should be a little more right. So here with this water here, the water's not crazy in play. A little bit of room over here. So we're going to take it, let's see. Yeah, we're going to take it right there, maybe try to fade it just a touch, because I think this is just a little too much club. I can't get 6 there, I don't think. So I'm hitting 5. We'll see what we can do. Didn't cut it enough. Didn't cut it enough. So, I mean, it's a good shot. I'm happy with it. I'm not mad about it, because we got a relatively easy up and in. But, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm okay with it. That's why you play it down the left. It's a 5 iron. All right, so got a right slope. Ball's going to take off right. It's going to get on the green and roll right. We're down 2 feet, so this one's sloping a little bit. Downhill lie, it's going to come out a little lower. So it should hit the, trying to hit the green, little bit of loft, as much as I can get for a short shot. Just kind of a short pitch, not like a flop or anything. And let it kind of check and release is the goal. Trying to hit it, you know, maybe about 10 yards in the air. Not bad. I think I carried that just a touch short of what I wanted, but it worked out. So, all right. We're feeling actually pretty good. This is, you know, score-wise, very slow start. But, you know, these are when I get excited because we're working on something. Working on it. And, you know, feeling like, hey, we're getting somewhere. And I'm okay with that. When I'm lost, like I was the other day, and it's just like, man, nothing feels good. I don't know what I'm doing. Those are the days that stink. Not a fan of those. All right, turn, lift. Feel like it's a little shorter. Hit it good. It's going to fade a little, so I hope it's down. I took 3 wood to stay short of the water. So that was a good call. Good call. All right. This is the ultimate, I don't know. When you're on the sim, it's kind of hard to tell because I don't want to clip the tree, obviously. I'm going to hit a 9. Got to just, just trying to carry. I'm going a little left because there's a little more room away from the tree. Trying to just basically carry the bunker. That'll be good, and it should release because we're in the rough. Didn't hit it my best, but hopefully it's good enough. Bounce right, a little right. There we go. Not bad, like it. Just a hair toed. You know, it's not that one. I think we all know that one when you hit it and you're like, man, that felt sweet. You know, it wasn't that one, but it's still okay. All right, 3 wood again. Just want to avoid the water down there, you know. No reason to hit driver here because you're just bringing the water into play. Pretty good there as far as contact. A little left, but we're getting there. We are getting there, that's for sure. We are getting back there. I think I just got a little too long as well, which happens. That can happen to me when I'm speed training, so I always got to kind of like rein it in a little. So this one's not going to be my favorite. Ball's going to want to leak a little right off the lie. Okay, so ball's going to leak a little right. So I'm going to play, that's out of the rough, so I don't think I can get lob wedge there. Lob wedge 80 is pretty much the max. So I got to hit like a little half or sand wedge. It's not exactly half, but you know. And because I'm doing that, it should release a little. Less spin on half shots. So bite. There we go. So just kind of trying to play like a little tumbler, like it's not going to hit and just stop. Okay. So I'm liking it. Feeling it a little bit as far as the swing. I'm liking it. That's what I want. I just getting back to being a little shorter. Arms do their roll, body does its roll. 172. This is just going to be a smooth 7. Just a good 7 for me. Pulled it. Good. I hit it good too. All right. Bunker shot. Hit it good. That's the club path I do not like with irons. All right. So we're on a big time side hill lie. Big time side hill lie. So this would be one where the ball's well below your feet. So it's going to come out hard right. So we got to play it over here and just hopefully, you know, obviously we're trying to get it inside, just up and down is all we're trying to do. So the more I aim left, one thing I want you to notice, the more you aim left, look what happens to the slope on the bottom, okay? So when you're playing, sometimes people play for the ball below their feet and stuff. Well, the more you start aiming left, I'm actually decreasing the slope. So it's actually not going to curve as much. So it's kind of like a catch-22, right? So you just got to be careful of that because I see a lot of people aim for the slope and then they just smoke it straight, and that's part of the reason. Plus, it's an uphill slope, so that actually would help make the ball go left. I don't know if that's going to do that here, but in real life it would. I'm going to play just a little lob wedge here. Should come out, release, not bad. So one thing that was interesting in the match last night that we saw was on a shot like that, I actually saw JT play his 56, not his 60, and that was something I took away from it, was like, oh, I got to use more wedges out of the bunkers. I tend to do that, where I'll use, like on an upslope bunker shot, I will, Rick, it's in the description, the Y Golf, and you get a discount with the link in the description for the Bunker Mate, it's called. So it's pretty sweet. I like it. Gives me a chance to practice the technique. So anyway, using more of a 56, not being afraid to switch a little bit based on the lie, because a lot of your bunker shots, you're going to have a lot that are uphill lies, and then it's hard to get it to travel far enough. Not my best contact, but definitely, yeah, we're definitely getting it there with the length of swing. That feels like a quarter of a swing. Feels like a quarter of a swing, but it's just so much more together. And together's good. Together's good. We can keep the ball in play with together. So that's what we'll do. All right, 130. This is like a little choke pitching wedge. I'm going to try not to pull it. When I try to take, I just mentioned it with the 3-wood earlier, when I try to take yardages off, I tend to pull the ball. And when I choke up a little bit, so we'll try not to. And then I push it a little. Go. Man, that pin is tight up front. Tight up front. That's not a bad shot. It's not a bad shot, really. So this would be a situation, again, where it's like, I would just putt this. It's not the best chance to make it. So in this scenario, I just putt it up there, get my par. But the problem is I'm not working on my chipping, right? So there's times where you just have to say, all right, hey, I have to work. Even though, it might not be, my best chance to score today. But in the long run, I'm running into situations where I need this shot, so I need to work on it. So just stuff you got to think about as you're working on stuff. That's what I try to do. We've got a 285 there, so par 4. So not bad if you're just joining me. 2 doubles early, but we got 3 birdies there, 3 birdies after. So we're getting it back. Really working on the swing today. So score's not paramount. I'd like to hit good shots, but really working on the golf swing. That one was hit pretty good. Little tiny bit low on the face, but pretty good there. So for me, just working on trying to, really working on trying to shorten the swing. And again, keeping my arms doing what they're doing, body does what it does. Don't fight it. So that's what we're going for. 128, so basically that 130 shot I just hit. Just a touch more. I might have hit that too hard. I think I hit it really good. Yeah, didn't want to land it right next to the hole. It's a good swing, but I really flushed it. All right, let's see. This one, you know, we can try. I think I'm going to try to sneak it by the bunkers there. Take that line. You know, not a whole lot going on here. Total length, we're playing a 6,700, so not the longest course, but not short. Pretty average, I'd say. Hit it. That one I hit bad. That's Friday right there. Just give me something. Am I in the bunker? Yeah. Okay. That one was a bad one. That's like, yeah. All right, what do we got? Oh, 133 coming out of the bunker. So this is actually where I like this mat a lot, because it just adds that element of I've got to make good contact. So I think it does a good job of, you know, again, how would I play this shot? Well, I have to choke up a little bit because it's on this mat, it sits up. So I got to choke up to adjust for that, which is what I do in the real bunker, because your feet settle. And then you usually have to take one more club and try to just really hit it clean off the shot. So I'm just going to hit a full pitching wedge, slightly choked up. Hit it good. Hit it good, just pulled it a little. Not bad though, like the contact. So I like it from that standpoint. Might it add like a double penalty to it for being in the bunker with the game? It might, but to me, that doesn't matter as much as I'd rather be working on technique and stuff. So that's my thought on it. That's why I like it. All right, 11, just pitching it, trying to land it basically on the, just in between the green and the halfway between the green and the one putt circle. Should release just a touch. It is an uphill lie, so it's going to stop just a little bit. But just kind of let it trickle on. So there we go. All right, what do we got? Par 5. All right, let's see here. So this one, I feel like the idea is try and I'm going to try and make this thing, I'm not really that good at drawing the driver. It's not my forte, I'll say. So really just going to try to cut across some of this. Because that's kind of what I do when I try to draw a driver, is I pull it. Get through to the fairway. Oh, man. Would have been great. All right, deep rough. So giving you the penalty of being in trouble. Really just got to lay it up. That water is not super close. 247. I mean, it's just, I don't have to hit. I'm going to hit a 5-iron. I could try like 3-wood. I don't think I'm going to get a ton out of it. So it's not worth trying that. So, you know, we'll just lay it up, hit a wedge on. Hit that pretty good. Yeah, it's just gonna, you know, out of deep rough, you just got to kind of advance it down. That's the risk you take, trying to cut off some, but I wanted to have a chance. If I pulled it off, I wanted to have a chance to go for it. That was it. And then we just play from here. A little bit of a light rightward slope, uphill, so we'll play at about 117, I'll call it. Just make an educated guess and try to hit that number. Oh, I didn't do it. Hit the front at least. That's a big upslope, I think. Yep. Oh. That's that stubby one. I just like stick it in the ground and you hit just kind of real spinny. Real spinny. Not a lot of go to it. All right, same thing, just we'll pitch on, let it release. Try to make it. There we go. All right, so we fought back. Fought back from a bad start, which David, if you're still watching, you know that's something I do. We just have bad starts. All right. It's not the longest hole, but we can send it up that side, get it down there. I hit that strong but left. Okay, don't hit a path or anything. That's the one. It's just no turn. Just quick with the arm. Arms bring it back. All right. 140. Slightly down. Downhill lie. It's going to release a little. So I'm going to hit a full pitch. Try to land at like 130. Let it release out. Hit it good. I think we did it. I think we got the 130 right. Keep releasing. Didn't get enough release. Did carry it. 129, we carried it, so I did that part right. All right. Oh yeah, I remember this hole. I hate this hole. Well, we got 6 iron. This is going to be the play. Trying to fade it a little bit with this pin, so that should take a few yards off. Few yards off. So here we go, 6 iron. Definitely faded it. Stay. That was a good one. That one was good. Hit that one good. That was one. Those are ones you like because you hit it how you drew it up. So good. 6 iron. You fade it. Takes a little bit of distance off. So I kind of get in between with that club because I kind of hit my 6 like 185-ish. My 5 goes about 200, depending on the day, and 7's about 170. So I kind of get that little gap in there, and I don't change it because I've had it forever, and I don't know if I would like to change it. I'm kind of used to it. All right, let's see. Going driver. That was a good swing. That one I turned, and I hammered that one. There we go. I got the turn on the way back. Turn on the way back. I'm okay with the club path being slightly left, close to 0, because it's a driver. Ball's more forward. That's what you're going to get. So I got to kind of learn to like that. All right, pitching wedge here, full one. Trying to hit it, play at about 140. Nope. I don't like when my short iron club path gets left because you're hitting more down, ball's more back. So that means you really are left on it. So I think I'm rushing those a little bit too. as we go. All right, let's see it. Yeah, Albert, it is a good course. I was saying I played it when I worked in Arizona. We had interclub with them. I used to work at Superstition Mountain. I worked there for a few years over in Gold Canyon. So we would play our interclub matches, us, Seville, Encanterra, which is another one down close to Seville. It's in, I think it's called Queen Creek is where it's at. And then we played the Gallery. Didn't hit it. Jeez. Oh, man. We would play the Gallery, which is down in Tucson. So it was always enjoyed it. Always a good time. Fun course. I would definitely say this is the easiest one we played of those. Encanterra could be easy, could be bad, could be it. Our course just depends. Our course is nice. It's more designed for, an older population. We also do a lot with LPGA, which we actually just got an LPGA event back. So they will have one in March, I believe it is. So we're gonna hit driver here because I want to get it there. I'm gonna just not try to absolutely murder it. And try to hit something kind of left side. I was hoping to cut it, but we didn't get the cut, but you can play from there. Obviously the water on the right's the issue. So that's what you get. But yeah, it's a fun course. Always was in really good shape. Their putting green is amazing, which is an odd thing to say, but it's got like one of the biggest putting greens I've seen. All right, let's see. We got to make up for that last chip. All right, focus, 30. That last chip I was not focused on what I was doing. So we'll spin a little bit. It's a downhill lie, so it's not going to spin as much. So we're going to try to hit it, 22. I didn't hit that hard enough. I like clipped that one like too good. Man. Like it was almost like Scoopy, I guess is what you could say. But in reality what it is it's just I clipped it. So then the ball comes off super slow with a ton of spin. 136, again, another pitching wedge. This is the island green. It's a pretty big island. Hit it good. So we'll see. Get in there. There we go. Hit that one good. Yeah, so it's a big island. And then you get 18. I believe 18 is a par 5. Yep. Par 5, and is there water? Yeah, there's water. It's like double water. So you got to play this one. I mean, I think the water more comes in play on the second. You're really just trying to blast one down there and give yourself a chance to go. So that's what we're going to do. Close to really good. I hit it hard. Definitely got my turn in there. So we like that. Leaving 220, which is not my favorite, but definitely can reach. So, do I try? The question is, do I try this? I mean, this would be where that 2-iron scares the life out of me. I'm actually going to go get fit for it again, because I'm scared to death of it. I don't know where it's going to go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do what Tiger did last night. Okay? 5-foot gimmies, Rick, I believe is what it is. Or 10 feet. I don't know. It's the auto putt fixed is whatever they call it. So I don't know if it's 10 or 5. Let's see. 221. So we're going to try to play this hooking 4-iron. Try to get some yards out of it. Probably not get there. I could hit 3-wood. It will go too far unless I play a slice, but then I got to aim over the water. I don't want to do that. So I'd rather aim over the fairway, try to just slang it in here. So I'm going to just really, body is going to let the arms take over here a little bit on the way down. And I just smashed it straight. I hit that really good. Hit that really good. And that being the miss, right? Like, all right, I can play from here. We can pitch it up. I can't play, you know, bunker would have been okay too. Obviously, would rather be here. But, you know, you just kind of have to, this is why I work on short game so much, is because you can play the game so much smarter and take away risk knowing, hey, I can hit this shot pretty easily, which I still am working on it. So, all right, we're going uphill a little bit, so it's going to release. We are on an uphill slope, so I'm going to try to have some loft. Try to carry it on and let it just hopefully bite. Oh, just enough. Looks like it is 10-foot gimmies because that was 3.2 yards. All right, so you can see we got off to a terrible start. 2 doubles early. 2 doubles early. So we got the 4 over, but we come back and, you know, we just keep working on it, right? You just keep fighting through. That was one of the lessons. I remember one of the most important rounds I ever had in my career was when I was like, I don't know, 18 maybe. I started off, if I got off to a bad start, I used to freak out. I played a round where I was 4 over. I remember I was 4 over through 4, and then I ended up shooting 3 under. And it was just one of those rounds where I used to just get down and things would snowball. But that was a round that just showed me, like, hey, just keep working. You know, it's kind of a up and down game. You're going to have your ups or downs. So if you're having the downs, the ups are coming. So that was what you worked on. But yeah, let me know if you have questions. We will have tomorrow's live show. We're going to be talking about stuff I saw from the match. Okay, so that's going to be tomorrow, 6 p.m. We've got our teaching and coaching summit tomorrow, so I'll be at that all day. Excited about that with Rick Sessinghouse, Scott Cox, and who else? James Siekman, who does short games. So we'll have more with that. So click the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. And I did hit some rounds. I did hit shots before today, actually. So I just, you know, you got to work on it from, you just got to work on it on the course. Again, it seems silly, but even when you just start throwing fairways and stuff out there, it's gonna be different. So I was hitting it really good in warm up, but you got to feel it whenever you're trying to think about everything else that's going on. So anyway, that's all we got. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you next time. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you next weekend.